The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
You have to be an exemplary type of stupid to believe that Jesus of Nazareth, Christ the King, was a black African Nubian man, a sub-Saharan African man. Let's go back to 10,000 BCE. Anatolian farmer DNA. Here's the modern distribution, but Anatolian farmer DNA is coming from Anatolia here, but it was also in the Levant. If you're completely lacking any anthropological evidence or genetic research, and you just go on dogma from the internet, then sure, you could claim that anybody at all times was black. All of these white people in history were black. Arab people and Persian people were black. The Neo-Assyrians were black. The Hittites were black. But they weren't. Nazarene was Galilean and spoke Aramaic. Here's a person who speaks Aramaic. Does this person look sub-Saharan African to you? This is Thutmose III, the ruler of Egypt who helped conquer the Levant. His lineage, including the Amenhoteps and then Akhenaten, do not look sub-Saharan African. They are not related to the Western Africans who make up most of America's African-American population. The Egyptian people are related to the people who ruled Egypt. There are also some European rulers, but that's not here nor there. All those icons that Putin is revealing would be more accurate if they were all portraying Romans. It would be more likely that Christ would see a bunch of Romans in his lifetime than he would see a bunch of West African people that look like modern African Americans. It wouldn't make sense, seeing as the Levant was consistently populated by European people and people who resembled like Egyptian and Middle Eastern people.
Russia has opened its cellars to reveal remarkable paintings of Jesus dating back to the 1400s. Have you ever seen or heard of biblical icons where Jesus or the Virgin Mary have dark skin? Or even Abraham or King David? Then look beyond Europe. Russia has opened its vaults to reveal biblical icons featuring darker-skinned figures. In case this is making you wonder if Russia has its own twist on biblical figures, the answer is a no. This is not the case at all. This is, a matter of fact, as real as the untouched horizon of time. These icons aren't just artistic anomalies. These hold deep meanings of hidden shaded truths, sparking serious curious questions about history and faith, representation, and the unexpected corners of religious art. Pay close attention, amazing people. You are just about to hear it today, like it is, in this video. In the Bible that the Americans turned white when they told the stories to us. But Russians didn't get the memo. They went off for real history. Songs of Solomon. USA is also a great deceiver, and so many people inherit the wrong lesson from their great-grandparents and their parents, to the point where it's so deep that the lie is made true when the real answer is really just right there. But you never look, because why would you?
San Angelo in Rome is currently hosting an exhibition of 40 Russian icons that have left their country for the first time. They are pieces of art that were hidden after the October Revolution of 1917 in order to protect them from anti-religious destruction.
There's been so much debate going on around the world of late, bestirred by the unveiling of these black biblical icons. Some tend to think that the icons had blackened over time due to age, while others say that the blackness of the icons has nothing to do with age but are a measure of accuracy meant to depict the actual color of the skins of the people painted.
Alright, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Dabby y'all. Keep it a sheep. Back with another lesson. I want to begin by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. And you seen the beginning videos. All right, so let's get straight into it, man. Lord willing, let's be edifying, right? So this is Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" And we know who the wicked is, man. The wicked is Esau, Edom. That's matter of fact. Let me go off script right quick. Let me prove who that the wicked is Esau, Edom. Because people like to, people will come up and how do you know that? How can you prove it? All right. Well, sure thing. I sure will. I think it's Psalm 17 and 13. Right. So this is one way. This is one way to prove it. Right. This is Psalm 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Right. And we know Esau's blessing was what? The sword. You know. Esau's blessing was the sword, man. Pursuant to back to Genesis, man. You know. So he's the wicked, man. There's plenty of other scriptures to prove that, but that's not the point of this video. So, you know, let's get back to it though, man. You know, so but like the scriptures read, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, man. So another way to see who this is talking about is just clearly do a quick search, right? Let's just type in so-called Jesus, right? Let's just see what images pop up. Now look at this. Look at this. Now what kind of people on this earth look like this? Right? What kind of people on this earth look like this? Right? And he didn't look like this either because he didn't have dreads. These dirty dreads. He didn't have these either. But he was a so-called Negro, right? But who like, come on. Like, what are we talking about here? It's obvious what Job 9:24 is talking about. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Right? Who are the judges? This is the main judge, right? Pursuant to let me see if I can call that right quick. Let me say, right, this is Matthew 28:18. It says, well, let's try 16, right? It says, "Then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, into a mountain where Yahushua had appointed them. And when they saw him, they worshiped him, but some doubted. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth." Right? So he's the ultimate judge. He's the main judge, you know. All power is given to him, right? So they covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. So really, out of my curiosity, let's see what they got Moses looking like. See this? You telling me this is Moses? You know what I'm saying? This guy, right? This is Moses. No, man. No. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding, right? Which, again, we finna continue to read, right? And really, let me do this one also. Right, like this. It's obvious, right? Need I say more? You know, but just look. Need I say more? Again, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who covered the faces? What do they all look like? Who do they all look like? Esau, Edom, man. These Edomites is so-called white man, right? That's clear as day. Prophecy is true, you know. Let's where we want to go. Let's get well, since I brought up Paul, let's go to Acts, right? Because Paul was mistaken as what? As an Egyptian, right? A descendant of who? Ham, a Hamite, who we know is what? Let's see if they got that right. Did they get this right? Who knows, man? Esau. Jesus, there you go. Here we go. This just looks more like it. You know, your so-called Africans nowadays. You know, these are your Hamites, right? You see, these are your Hamites. So, going back to Paul, as we're finna read, that's Acts 21:37. It says, "And Paul was led into the castle, and he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee? Who said, Canst thou speak Greek? Art thou not that Egyptian, which before these days made us an uproar, and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that are murderers? But Paul said, I am a man, which am a what? Jew of Tarsus, a city in Sicilia, a citizen of no mean city, and I beseech thee, suffer me to speak unto the people." But the point is, what? He was mistaken for an Egyptian. So how would he be mistaken for somebody who looks similar to this? Because he looks just like him. You know, his people look just like him. Who are his people? Well, he told you he's a Jew, but let's also go to Romans 9, because he's going to tell you who his people are, right? Romans 9:3, it says, "For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, the anointed, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh." So if we're going according to the flesh, who are his brethren and his kinsmen? The flesh, what does he look like? Who are Israelites? You know what I'm saying? So it's clear as day who, you know, that's his people. His people would look like him, right? Now, who is also an Israelite? Who also is a Jew from the tribe of Judah? Yahushua, right? So the scriptures tell you exactly what it looked like, which is why it's so prophetic that they would do this, right? Cover the faces of the judges thereof, right? When the scriptures that they claim to believe in show you exactly what he probably looked like, right? Now, I say probably because it's not like they said he had a big nose and you know, but they tell you exactly what his skin was like. I tell you that, and they tell you he was the scriptures tell you he was an austere man, you know. So the scriptures give you plenty of description on what Yahushua looked like, right? So we finna read it, right? This is Revelations 1:11. It says, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in the book, and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, and unto Smyrna, Salakia. It says, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. I think I'm butchering those, Salakia, but the point is, we know it's obvious who he's talking about right now, right? The Alpha and Omega. And who is this? This is Yahushua, right? Verse 12, it says, and I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His hairs were what? White like wool. Matter of fact, white like wool, right? What does wool look like? Does this look like? What does this look like to you? Need I say more? You know. Where was I at? Cant. So back to verse 14. It says his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And he had a voice, and his voice as the sound of many waters. Now, this is just a clear description of what he resembled, what he looked like, right? So what is, it says feet like unto fine brass. But what color is that, right? So that's, that's the color that some people try to argue. You try to say, well, he was a Middle Eastern man. He looked like an Arab. Shut up, nigga. Continuing on, it says as if they burned in a furnace. So what does burnt brass look like? There you go. There you go. That's burnt brass. There you go. You telling me does this I almost said something else. Does this dude look like he was burnt? Like, come on, man. It's clear as day. The scriptures say it. It's in the scriptures, right? Does it not say? Let's see. Like it's clear, right? John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So you gotta believe on him as the scripture has said. What did the scripture just tell you? Right? We're gonna read it again. And what? In Daniel 10. You know what I'm saying? This is Daniel 10 and 6. Matter of fact, we'll start at 5. It says, then I lifted up mine eyes and looked. This is Daniel's vision, right? It says, then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body was also like a beryl, and his face as the appearing of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. It's clear, man. It's clear. But what does Esau do? This is what Esau did, right? This is book 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. It says, and again, this is what the heathen, aka Esau, aka any other nations, this is what they do, right? It says, and laid open the book of law, wherein the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images. And again, this is what the heathen did. They tried to paint it after themselves, pursuant to what? Job 9:24. Right? Precept must be upon precept, little here, little there. Man, you gotta piece it all together. You gotta study the scriptures to show thyself approved. But I mean, quick breakdown. Not even a breakdown, just a quick point, really. It's clear as day, man. But Esau, Jake so gullible and Esau so evil. This is, you got your grandma, your auntie, and whoever else believe in this. They got this picture above their dinner table. Blasphemy, man. But that was quick. Lord willing, that was edifying. We're going to end this by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Give double honors to the apostles, others of Great Millstone once again. And shalom to hopefully lit.